I wanted to make this video for you. This is a very personal video. This is this is a video I didn't want to make, but I have to make it. If you're in the same boat, stay. If you're not in the same boat, go. You read the title, you know what this is about. This guitar, I spent so much money, so much time, so much effort into wanting to like it. But I don't like it. I've done so much to fix certain things on it. I've added hardware to it. I've forced myself to play it. I never want to pick this up. I never ever want to pick this up ever again. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful and it's perfect, but I never want to pick this up ever again. I never ever want to pick this guitar up again. I don't know what it is. I've looked into everything. This guitar is just not right for me. And I think every guitar player who eventually goes through lots of different instruments, lots of different guitars, goes through this stage where you kind of are figuring out which guitars you like and which guitars you really don't like. Even though the guitars you don't like are somebody else's favorite guitar on the planet Earth, they would kill for that thing. This guitar, for instance, is perfect. It has the lowest action of any guitar I own. It's insane. It's so close. The strings are so close to the fretboard. It's insane how close you can get these strings to the fretboard. The neck feels kind of like a baseball bat. I kind of like that. I put the locking tuners on there. It stays perfectly in tune. It looks beautiful. The tremolo system works perfectly. Almost everything about this guitar is perfect. And yet I never, ever want to pick this guitar up. Ever. In fact, this guitar is on sale now. I can't play this guitar. And it's a head scratcher for me. The pickups are extremely noisy. I play right in front of my screen. That's not just because these are single coil pickups. This guitar is just noisy. Now I could take this face plate off and put like this like static noise, where you can like paint on like a film, or you could like put like aluminum foil in there to make like a Faraday cage, blah blah blah. But you could do that, and I'm tempted to do that, but I'm just kind of over it. And that's not the only reason why I don't want to play this guitar anymore. This is also the heaviest guitar I own. Even though it's the smallest guitar that I own. It's super heavy. This thing it's insane. This has to be like 12 pounds. Or like 13 pounds. This is insane. Like, this is just ridiculously heavy. Like, what are we doing? Why is this so heavy? It blows my mind. Why is my Stratocaster, the heaviest guitar I have, is so fucking heavy? And like this right here, this contour is not very comfortable on your knees. I have forced myself to play this guitar every day, and I just hate it. And it's made me not want to play guitar at all anymore. And I don't know if, like, I'm trying to psychologically understand why this is happening. It's really bizarre. And I think a lot of other guitar players or musicians out there, they get an instrument that they think is going to be it's amazing. It's a step up from the last guitar they had, dude. It's a step up from the last violin I had. But I just can't mesh with it. I don't mesh with this instrument. I don't mesh with this. I can't mesh with this. And I don't know why. It's little things, like super small things, like these pickups being really iffy. And like how high they are from the fretboard. Like, it's the way the edges are rounded around the frets. Now, I know that's something you can do. I could just go down to the local luthier, and they can dress up the fretboard, and they can put anti-static stuff on the center. But I've gotten to the point where I just don't want to pick up this instrument anymore. it's costing a lot of money and it's costing a lot of time and effort out of my well-being to keep this guitar around. It's a very strange thing. So I bought this guitar new. It was a Player Series. I think it was like $750. I put locking tuners on it, Fender official locking tuners. I have I bought all new pickups. I think I probably spent like $400 on pickups. So this is a Texas Special pickup in the bridge position. This is a 50s to 62 custom shop uh, series pickup, and this is also one of those custom shop reissues, 60s reissued pickups, and they sound awesome. But none of these pickups, even like the middle pickup and the top pickup, none of them mesh together. They all sound completely fucking different and bad. They sound different and bad. I don't. I've tried so many. I've tried different combinations of these pickups. I've tried all 60s. I've tried all of the Texas Special pickups. I've tried everything, and I just can't get this guitar sounding the way I want it to sound. No matter how much money I pour into that, $400 in pickups, like $150 for locking tuners. The guitar was $750. I just don't want to invest my time, my effort, my mental wellness on this guitar anymore. Because guitars to me are a relaxing event. I want to play guitar. I want to forget everything else. I just play guitar. I want to deal with all the extra bullshit. But I've played guitar for 17 years. I can go in and fix all these things myself. Like, I do the intonation myself. I fixed the intonation. I've dressed the frets. I've cleaned the fretboard. I've cleaned the back. I've wiped away all of the finish off the back of the neck because I'm really into that. I've done everything. I've replaced all the springs, and I put just the right amount of springs that I like in the back. I took apart the plate here. I don't like having the plate there. That's just a personal preference kind of thing. I've done so much stuff with this guitar, and I just don't like it. And I don't care about this, by the way. Like I know a lot of people are like, it's probably because of this. No, it's like I just genuinely, like, I don't care about cosmetics. If this thing was like relic and rusted, and it still worked and played perfect, I would still 100% play this guitar every day. But I just cannot play this guitar anymore. And it is so weird to me. I've tried to like it, but I have to say goodbye to an old friend. And I know that when I sell this, I'm going to have to sell it for a huge loss. I'm probably going to sell it for like $400 because that's all I can really get out of this guitar. It's a damn shame. I've spent all this time on you. I've tried to love you, but I can't. It's a really hard relationship. And I think a lot of other guitar players have this thing where we're not just guitar players, violinists, trumpet players, everybody who has instruments, they go from like, okay, this is my $300 Ibanez, and then I'm going to upgrade to this $1,000 guitar. And it's obviously going to be better because it's $1,000, right? And it's a Fender Stratocaster. Dude, your favorite guitar player, Eric Johnson, is a Stratocaster legend. And then it's like, okay, well, I take this guitar, right? I take a guitar that doesn't look like it would be made for clean channel stuff at all. Like this guitar is not a clean channel guitar. When you think of like just clean channel guitars, you wouldn't look at this guitar and be like, yeah, that's a clean channel guitar. It just sounds better in everything. It sounds better in everything. And this is coil tapped, by the way. Coil tapped. And the neck agrees with me. The neck is just absolutely beautiful. The frets are rounded. The color of the pickups is great. the gold here. The only problem with this guitar was the tuners, but like you can get new locking tuners for $50. Dodo tuners, by the way, locking tuners. This guitar is a million times better than that Stratocaster. So, what is happening here? There's a mental block where I'm trying to figure out what I like, and I know for a fact I don't like that. And I was the same way with my Schecter guitar. I wanted to like that guitar so much, and because it sounded amazing. That Schecter was the best sounding guitar I ever played in my life. I hated the neck. I hated the neck so much, like I couldn't live with that. This guitar is perfect in every way. It does everything I want. Now I just want this guitar again, but with a tremolo, and I would be set for life. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll probably get a Steve Vai version of this with a tremolo that works pretty well. I just want to make this video kind of like voice my thoughts and my feelings about why you won't be seeing that Stratocaster in my videos anymore, because I'm trying to get rid of it, and it's really sad. But I've tried everything. I've tried everything to like that guitar, and I just can't like that guitar. I don't. I don't know. I just I don't know, man. But I just wanted to give my opinion. Hopefully you guys like this video. Wanted to let you know about the Stratocaster and why you won't be seeing it anymore. Peace.